Hello, beautiful family. How are you doing today? I hope everyone is fine. Welcome to another episode of Samuel Ajala podcast. My name is Samuel Ajala, your host, as usual. And I'm glad to be with you today. I hope you're also glad. Today we're talking about another topic. So, we always talk about different topics, but today's topic has to do with time. And then we're talking about God's time, or God's time. As we all know that there is one precious gift that is given to everyone, whether you are poor, you are rich, you are working, you are not working, we are always blessed with a particular gift every day. And that gift is what? Is the gift of 24 hours. How do you use your time? We talk about time, that's all the time. We have 24 hours in a day. This 24 hours is irreversible. As we wake up, we sleep, we do a lot of things. This 24 hours is moving and it's moving. You can either use your time or you spend your time. And we all know that there are time and season for everything. Even in the 12 calendar month in a year, which is part of time, there are seasons in it. There are even seasons that we can see physically. There are seasons that we plant. There are seasons that we harvest. And there are seasons in which you study, there are seasons you write exam. There are periods of time you work, there are periods you earn dividend of your work. For every employee, we know that we work 30 days in a month. At the end of the month, you are expecting a reward. That's just it. It is known. It is set. It is like a standard. However, God's time. What do you mean by God's time? God's timing is beyond human comprehension. And God's timing does not mean a perfect time, because I believe that most people believe that when it is God to do something for them, everything will become perfect. That's when they know that God is at work. It doesn't mean, for some people, it comes with perfection. By some people, it doesn't come with perfection. But how do you discern God's timing for your life? How do you know that this is a particular time for you to do this thing and this is a particular time for you to do that? Wow. Look at the life of David in the Bible. David was anointed several years before he even became king. After his anointing, Saul was still the king. Even though he was anointed, he didn't want to become king. He was not appointed as the king of Israel immediately. He waited for those God's time to come for him to manifest. So, my brother and my sister, my family over there that you are listening to me, I am telling you that God's timing for your life come by discerning it. So, for you to know God's timing, you must be in alignment with God's purpose. For you to understand God's timing, you must be in alignment with God's plans for your life. So, I won't just speak about God's time alone. I will speak about you being in God's plan. Do you know God's plan for your life? Do you know God's purpose for your life? Do you know your purpose and your reasons for existence? Because without you identifying these things, you may not know the time to manifest. You may not know the time to make a step. You may not know the time to stop. You may not know the time to pause. You may not know the time to move. So the first step for us to understand how God works. God does not work in terms of your age, which is related to time. It doesn't work in terms of your academics. It doesn't work in terms of what you have or what you don't have. God works in a miraculous way, and He works according to His plan for man. And He works according to the purpose, according to His purpose for every creature. Please, let's reflect about it. I'm talking about God's time. I'm not talking about a perfect time. I'm talking about you realizing when to do what God asks you to do, what God requires you to do. So many people have been running after something. I have tried to achieve something that cost me several years to achieve, not knowing that it is not yet time for me to achieve it. You understand? But I later got it when God says I will get it. So the time of waiting is not the time of worry. The time of waiting is not the time of complaining. The time of waiting is a time of preparation. It's a time in which you look inward to reflect what God is actually bringing out in your life. So please, as I have said earlier, stay in line with God's time. My dear brother and sister, family, if there is something you have been trying to achieve, but you are not getting it, ask yourself, is it in line with God's purpose for your life? Is it in line with the Creator purpose for your life? Because it is only those who create something that know its purpose. So since every one of us, we are created by God, God creates us for different purposes. That thing you are struggling to achieve, that time you are waiting for, are you sure that thing you are waiting for to manifest is in line with God's purpose for you? Let's reflect on this. Remember, God's time is never a perfect time, but it's a time in which God's purpose for our life manifests. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and I appreciate you for always being with us. Kindly like, subscribe, and share our posts. Thank you, and God bless you. See you next time. Bye.